welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're going to be doing a walk around video of our 2014 Holden VF Commodore SSV Redline. Now this car is in a peacock colour, which is that nice dark green, and I reckon it's a really nice design that they've got going on here in the front with the chrome, which really stands out against the blackness in the grille, as well as those nice darkened interior of the headlights. And we've got a nice little sort of shade across the top here as well, really giving it a nice aggressive sleek look. The black and white slimline number plates really bring it out in the car. We do have colour coded front sensors on this vehicle, as well as this car does have one or two very minor stone chips. Otherwise it's presenting very well, especially on this bright sunny day. This dark colour is really standing out. As we move around the side here, we do have these nice gold Simmons rims with low profile tyres on it, just sitting there. Brand new tyres as well, might I add. At least they feel like it. We do have nice chrome side vent here with our built-in side indicator and colour-coded side mirror caps too. Bit of chrome in the door handle to help break it up. This car does have push button start and keyless entry. On the roof here we do have a sunroof. Blends in nicely with that really nice dark green peacock colour. Our fuel filler cap is here on the driver's side. We do have another wheel just here with the nice Simmons rims. No gutter rashing on that one as well, which is very handy to see. Around the back, the red is a nice deep red, which contrasts with the nice deep green colour in the car, with a bit of black across the very bottom, and an X-Force quad exhaust system on the back, which gives it a really nice note. Bit of a slimline spoiler across the top here to give it a nice, more sporty, aggressive look. To open the boot, we just got to hold the button down on the key. We do have two remotes here, and it does open itself up with the nice springs that are attached to it. The inside boot of a Commodore is nice, big and open, really can fit a lot in there, which is quite good if you are using this car for a family car, as well as a bit of a weekender, because this is the 6-speed manual. The springs don't hinder you closing it down either, just nice and easy to pull it down and close it up. Going around the outside of the car, I haven't noticed any marks into it. This car was beautifully looked after. Looking at our third rim, there is also no scuffing on that rim, and the gold does contrast against the dark green quite nicely. Green and gold, baby, the Aussie colour. Coming down here, we do have the nice chrome in here as well. And looking at our last wheel, we got, once again, practically brand new tyre with that gold Simmons rim with no scuffing on it whatsoever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop the bonnet. We have a look at our 6-litre V8 engine. So the bonnet release is just here on the driver's side. Come around the front and in the centre of the hood, we got our nice little cable. Push it to the right, and the gas struts lifted up. Look how clean this engine bay is. This car has been very well looked after. You can just tell by how tidy it is under here, with the nice sort of intake across here going straight into the top of the engine, and that plastic cover to help tidy up the interior under here. This car will put out 270 kilowatts and 530 newton meters of torque. Behind that, as I mentioned, is the 6-speed manual gearbox, which makes driving this so fun, with that catback exhaust system. Sorry, it's got extractors the whole way back, as you can see. Come around this side, I'll point them out to you. This car does have ceramic extractors, so it's got a full exhaust system on it, really giving that car a nice note and a bit of extra oomph when you're trying to drive it. I'll start it up later, you might be able to hear it as well. This car does have a 71-litre tank and can average around 11.8 litres per 100 Ks, which means you can expect around 602 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. We do have 6 airbags in this car and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Moving to the interior of our SSV Redline, the interior is in just as much of a fantastic condition as the outside. I quite enjoyed the update of the VE to VF. They really made the interior feel a lot more roomy, classy, and just a better quality all around. Starting here to the right, we've got this nice fabric built into the black to contrast against that. Piano black finish on the armrest with leather with red stitching as well. We do have our side mirror control, full electric window control, as well as a what is it? The child lock, sorry. I lost my words there. Child lock for the electric windows in the rear. Turning the wheel to the right, we'll see we've got our headlight control here, as well as our right control arm with our indicators, left control arm with our windscreen wipers just there. We do have full Bluetooth and media on the right, and our cruise control, lane departure and forward collision mitigation here on the left of the steering wheel. Bit of carbon fibre trim in there as well. No wear on the steering wheel, nice leather wrapped, easy to hold, very nice design on the car. Got our push start button here. As I mentioned before, we do have 2 keys with this car. In the centre we've got our MyLink system, which is the touch screen system, which obviously just touch on it and it works. We've got our hard buttons just below that as well, if that's not your style. While you're looking at that, what I'm going to do is just throw the car into reverse. And there you have your camera. As you move your wheel, it projects where the car's going to go, making parking this car an absolute dream. So pulling it back down into neutral, like I said, hard controls just here. A bit of carbon fibre trim around the interior as well as our dual zone climate control with our fan setting just here in the middle. Now just under that we do have a 12-volt socket here with a bit of room just below that. Ooh, sorry, there's someone just walked past the front of the car setting off the sensors there. We've got our 6-speed manual lever gear stick here as well with no wear on it, and the leather is in fantastic condition. Bit of carbon fibre trim around that as well. We've got our parking buttons and traction control here, as well as our nice parking brake just here. 2 cup holders, as well as a nice leather wrapped center console lid. In here we do have the lock nut thing for the wheel nuts, as well as the charging port for the key, and we do also have an auxiliary USB port and a 12-volt socket just there. I'm going to get my cameraman now to just pan up to the roof of the car, show you that sunroof that we do have sitting up here, and I'll operate it as well, show you how smoothly it operates. Nice press of the button, smoothly all the way open. Press it to close it. You can also just vent it as well. Give it a nice vent just to let the air in and out. Drop it down and then close it off if you don't want to have it open. So very, very nice flexibility just there as well. The interior of this car is absolutely fantastic. When I was outside, I was talking about the engine with the extractors. This car has actually been tuned, and we do have a dyno sheet to go with it. And standard, this engine puts out 270 at the fly. With this tune, this car actually puts out 263.8 at the wheels. So that's a much better, much nicer improvement. And you can have a look at the whole torque band as well, getting nice even performance throughout the rev range, right when they dropped off the accelerator while doing the testing as well. And then you got your torque across here, giving you another nice representation as well. So very good to see that just here. And then as for service history, this car has done 55,300 Ks, and as you'd expect, being well looked after, this car does have perfect service history. First service was completed at 12, and then we had another one completed at, whoop, I skipped a couple of pages, so 12, 25, and then we did one at 55 as well. So just very, very well looked after, tuned as well, brilliant condition on the interior. The exhaust sounds fantastic. I would try and get you a sound on the mic, but I don't think it'll do it justice. You just got to come down, drive it, and really give it a listen. So I'd like to take some time to thank you for watching our walk around video about 2014 VF SS Redline. If you want to give us a call on 9907 0555, one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.